Hello, sir. How you going, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me all right? Oh, you can hear me? Oh, you can't hear me? All right, let's get this show on the road. Good morning. So here we go. You can hear me all right, Vince? Okay, here we go. Ready for rock.
Your vocal mic.
Good now? Good morning. Good morning. So was that going in a little bit too hot? Was it?
Good day.
Good day.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. So did it sort out? Did that hotness sort itself out?
It sounded underwater at first, so I guess you didn't have the noise cancellation.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do a gig at SeaWorld, but why not? We'll just do it at home with the underwater. So hello to everyone that's watching. So had one job to hit the echo cancellation. I got excited and I was doing everything else but in the background. So thank you everyone that's watching and welcome Vince.
Hello.
Nice hat. New hat.
From USA, New Jersey, and we got Doug all the way in Australia.
And we have a question for you, Vince.
We do.
Do you know anything about slide guitar, particular in open tuning, E-tuning? Do you know anything about that?
Well, sure, but I don't like playing slide. It's not my thing. But if you do open E, you would be able to do a lot of the blues style stuff. A lot of guys actually don't retune the guitar, and they'll just play the positions. But it's a technique that you got to work at if you're going to do it good. I mean, you can use it as an effect and goof around with it, which there's no rules. Like, why not? And I've done some stuff over the years for recordings with slide, but not my thing. Not my thing at all. I don't work at it, and when I need to do it, I just do it, and that's it. It goes away.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that. So, with open tuning, here we go. I need to see the improvements in Wendy 5.0. And hey, Dave, and hey, Wendy, hello, how are you? And Laura, how are you going? And Sabrina. So with the open tuning, so if you know anything about the cage system, just throw that out the window if you're playing open tunings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything goes bye-bye.
Yeah,
anything, actually, even caged or not caged, even your regular scale positions are all totally different. You have to learn the way to play, with that open tuning. So,
yeah, hopefully I sorted that out, the audio.
It sounds good now.
Yeah, I probably came in too hot. Got excited, turned it up in the control room. It's like, hey, this is awesome. Yeah, crank it. Whoops, too far. One job. So, and hello, Toby. How you going? Thank you very much for your support. And we have Eric. Eric? Oh,
hey.
And I'll just quickly go through these comments. And so, how was America this week, sir?
It's super.
Good. Hey, Robert, how you going? Well, Australia, we have the heat is turning up. It's getting hotter and hotter. But having said that, it's raining today. So if I fall off the air, it's over to you, Vince.
Yes, I guess I remember last, I guess it was April or so when you guys were having those terrible storms.
Yeah. I don't know why my internet is linked to the weather, but it's a true story. So question of the night, what DAW do you both prefer to use and why? Well, I like Logic because with my IT background, having said that, screwed everything up this morning. The same company makes the software that makes the hardware, computers-wise. I mean, they all do the same thing these days. I think it comes down to workflow. Vince has an unfair advantage because he's got disco lights. That may be true.
That's actually your fault I have the disco lights because you pulled out that disco tune that time. And I was like, well, if we're going to do this, I got to have lights for it,
Yeah, well, I did have the strobe light. Steve let me use the strobe light. Oh, my God. That was pretty bright. But anyway.
But I prefer Logic as well. And I'm going to show my age here only because that's what I used when it first came out as eMagic.
eMagic, yeah.
MIDI. There was no audio. It was Magic MIDI. That was all it was. And I used that back then to just make MIDI backing tracks. And then eventually they added the audio feature, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So I've been with them since it started. And then when they switched over to Apple, it was totally awesome because now you have, like you said, the company that makes the software makes the hardware, and things seem to flow much better now. So
Yeah. Play Disco Duck. There you go.
I remember that song.
I've got no idea what Disco Duck is.
Oh, you got to look that up after the show, dude. That was
Okay.
huge in the 70s, disco.
Yeah, right. Cool.
I think I drove my parents crazy playing that 45 over and over and over and over. Yeah.
Do you want to do some more shredding on the next one, sir? With the
Sure.
Stormy Blues.
It's a blues tune. Don't forget to mute and disconnect and whatever you got to do on your side.
Well, it's never a dull moment. Expect the unexpected.
That's right. And I will attempt the same over here. Audio. Shut that off. Turn that on. We're probably going to have delay. Or maybe not. Disco Duck. That's funny. All right. Here we go. Some blues.
I look like an NASCAR. I like going.
All right. Here we go.
Sensational, man.
Thank you. That was enjoyable.
Oh, we got a lot.
So where does this new thing have to be on? Does the echo cancellation need to be checked or unchecked?
When we talk, it needs to be
Checked.
one job. Okay. Oh, you turned me echo off. Okay, cool.
You know, when you do something for half a year one way and then they just go, hey, guess what? It's all new.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Read the instructions. Actually, I never read the instructions, but you know. And we got heaps of awesome comments. Terry and
thank you.
And Rob saying awesome, very well played, man. That was really, really cool. I was really getting into that.
Thanks. I'll have to be honest. I'm going to have to go back and learn some of that because I'm actually working on some blues stuff. Well, in my head, I'm arranging a blues thing. I want to do some more blues-based stuff. And, you know, I've just been listening to a lot of Gary Moore and old Van Halen lately. So,
yeah, I think I like it.
I really have to go back and learn some of those licks that I just played. I don't know where that came from. It was totally 210% improv. So
I love it, man. I love it. Well, I'm going to be doing the same right now.
Cool.
Check these things off.
Yes, sir. I'm going to mute myself here and have some tea.
I don't think that would be tea, but anyway.
It actually it's Wendy made it.
over to you, sir.
All righty. Yes, sir. Ready to rock.
What's that? And thank you for all the comments. Thank you. I need a secretary so I can have the comments flying at the same time. Yeah, thank you very much for the tips, and make sure you please check out Vince's tips out as well. And thank you very much. Who we got there? I've noticed that more fancy American special effects dancing.
That's great.
Listen to Rory Gallagher. Yeah. Super stuff. Hey, Steve. Kindly appreciate it. Yeah, time for the blues. Yes. And Vince. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Vince. Multitasking, mate. That's good. And thank you very much. Nice blues. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Doug. Nice playing.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm just making this up. And don't forget to check out Vince's show on Tuesday Australian, Down Under Blues. Under Blues. Probably better than Underpants. Did you ever meet Dave Hull? Yes. He plays on the Gold Coast, so yes, he plays slide. I had a slide guitar guy here in my studio, and yeah, he's amazing. Like, I just have a brand new appreciation of slide guitar players because the fretboard moves. It's like playing piano and all the colors change on the keys. You know, you have an ergonomic skill that is completely changed as soon as you change the tuning. So hats off to those guys.
Yeah, it's not like E-tuning is the same as open G. It's not even close. So all the positions it's just a lot of work.
It says here, maybe Vince will try smoke bombs next. Yeah, we should try that. In my Shred in the Shed show, which is on tonight, actually, those people are watching in Australia, I turned the smoke machine on and I got excited and the button got stuck. And, oh, my God. It was like Cheech and Chong, you know, up in smoke. You couldn't breathe. You know,
that I have a smoke machine too, but I can't put it on in here because of the smoke alarm.
Well, when the smoke alarm goes off, I just jam to it. It's rock and roll. But I should also say that those people in Australia that are watching, if you live on the Gold Coast, I'm actually taking the Shred in the Shed show on the road, and I'm actually live streaming from a restaurant, Bambino's, on the Gold Coast, which is happening on Wednesday, which would be Tuesday for the Americans. So you can still tune in, America. So I'll be live streaming it, and it's a massive situation, taking camera crew, so it's live video mixing as well as a whole live band. So yeah, as you can appreciate, so it's very, very exciting. So, you know, just giving it a go.
Awesome.
And if you're interested to come along, send RSVP because of COVID, you have to book tables, you know, have table reservations so they know.
Got your limits there, yeah.
And does anyone have any questions? I didn't even ask that today. If anyone's got any questions, please hit Vince up and I'll sit back and relax and watch. So, but I tried that with the blues thing. It's so bizarre, you know, trying to adjust this camera. You know, what they need is an auto camera because, you know, how do I say this? It doesn't take much to upset your flow. You know, if you're in the flow and you got to go, I just got to adjust something. So I'm always constantly resetting, just like the heat in here. Now, I wonder if you set the heat instead of chill. Oh, my God. One job. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. So do you want to play anything?
Yeah, I guess we got the next tune is up next. Whatever.
More importantly, do you want to say anything?
Oh, do I want to say anything? No, I'm good. Hello, everybody. The tea. So, you know, I'm actually drinking tea. Wendy made this this pumpkin spice latte tea. It's amazing.
Wow.
And it's all like natural stuff. I'll tell you after, but it's great. Yeah.
I've learned a lot of health tips from Wendy, so totally vouch. And her show is called what's her handle on the
her Facebook page is What's Cooking Wendy.
What's Cooking Wendy, yeah. So make sure you check that out.
Yep. I'm trying to get her to do more stuff for real, you know.
Yeah, not my fan. So let her know if you need any Australian endorsement. So Dwight,
Absolutely.
Kelly, do you know about Open Tune? Yeah, Dwight's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, over to you, sir. Ready
All
to
right. I
rock
think
and
this is a rock tune. Hard
yeah.
rock. Yeah. All right. So D, check whatever you got to uncheck or check, and I'm going to check mine, and we're going to have crazy delay and all of that fun stuff. All right, here we go. Noise cancellation, stereo audio. For those of you with headphones, I'm going to be panning between your ears. All right. Hard rock. Here we go. All right.
Sensational, sir. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Then I live in black curtains in my bedroom. I just asked a question there. If anyone's, what room in the house are you listening today? He's a hell of a drummer. That's very true. Headphones on the recliner, out on the back patio. Out on the patio, we stare. You probably don't know that song. It's an Aussie classic. Vince shredding the orange frog guitar.
Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you, Vince. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's awesome, Vince.
Thanks.
It's good.
Just having fun.
Just having fun, yeah.
Have fun.
All right. And it's check that. What is it called? Hard Run Rock.
Yes.
Hard Run Rock. Cool. Never heard of that before, but that's all right. So here we go. I'll crack straight into it and we'll do this.
Yes, sir. Mute your mic.
Details.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, nice work to you too, sir.
Thank you. That's a fun track to play too.
It's almost like a lottery track. You have no idea when it's going to stop.
You have no idea what it's going to be, and you have no idea when it's going to stop.
So those people watching, all the bum notes are for free today. So Vince sends me these backing tracks I've never heard before in my life. So
I've never heard them either, though. I just listen to 6 seconds and drop them in the playlist and send it to you.
Yes, thank you. That was amazing. Here we go. Let's just quickly go through the. It's brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shredded beef next. Yes, I do have a cow, I think. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, yeah. And thank you to Vince. Like those people are watching this. I actually really do live in Australia. If I had a photo of my car, I'd show it to you, but so you're just going to have to imagine it. So I do drive on the other side of the road because I had someone message me like, do you guys really drive on the other side of the road?
But it's backwards because I'm pointing to my left right now.
I'm pointing to my left too.
And it's showing me pointing right on the screen here.
Oh, that's because you're in the northern hemisphere. Yeah.
That way. Now I'm pointing to the right, and now I'm pointing to you.
Here we go. Question, Doug and Vince. When playing guitar, what are you generally thinking? Keys, notes, shapes, and chicks. Maybe licks, I think meant to say. Well,
definitely chicks.
It's right. Well, he's got the sports car. You actually drive a sports car. Yeah, so
true.
And or for me, how do I follow that? I don't know. I think learning scales and keys and stuff is very, very important to find the handle and for playing, the rules. But then, I guess it's kind of like off-roading, like once you know how to drive, then you can drive anywhere, I'm not saying it's going to be any good all the time, but, Charlie Parker once said, the person with the most preparedness is the one that's going to fail. Because when we talk, we don't plan what we're going to talk. We're actually in the moment and engaging, there's space of no thought, which kids these days do in computer gaming, would you believe? Yeah. What's your take on it?
Well, my serious answer is not chicks, no. Usually, I don't think about anything. I'm not thinking much about if you're expecting an answer. Am I thinking about scales or arpeggios or am I going to tap? I don't think about any of that. Usually, what I think about is just really listening to the track, and this goes for playing live. I listen to whoever is playing with me, and I feed from that, whether it's a backing track or live. And we could put that same track on right now, and I'll play it completely different.
Yeah.
It won't be the same. Same with anything. Even on my show, most of my originals have parts that are worked out, proper parts that are part of the song. And then there's sections. They might be long sections or short little snippets where I don't think about what I'm going to do there. I'll just do it and play. And every week it's different in those spots. There'll be certain things that are exactly the same, but most of the other stuff is not. And that's really what I think about is just being in the moment. I try and really focus on being present and playing, because the second you start thinking of, well, we're going to be done around 11 and I have to do this and I'm going to teach tomorrow, so I got to change my whole setup here and get ready for tomorrow. You start letting that creep in while you're playing and it's over. It's just completely over. If you start thinking about what you're going to do, during the break at your gig, you're not playing. You're not there. You got to be present. That's my whole thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's cool.
And like you said, though, the scales and the chords and the technique, that all has to be there too. Like that's stuff that we work on at home. We work on it. But when we're playing, I don't think you intentionally sit there and go, all right, I'm going to do an A minor arpeggio into a diminished arpeggio and then up into some octaves or anything. You know.
This sounds funny. So when I went to jazz school, we had to, and thank you, Robert. Thank you for that. When I went to jazz school, we had to articulate a solo. We had to learn a solo by singing it, you know, and make all these funny. And anyway, that thing I just did, George Benson does, you know, he sings the melody. But it's funny being a music teacher now, reflecting back on learning clarinet back in the day. Would you believe I played clarinet? By, you know, actually having to physically make the note with your tongue, having that skill as a youngster and developing it later in life. So I can hear these ideas, wide arpeggios or whatever, and I don't know. I'm in that space, and then the technique follows, you know. And I guess a good example is learning how to play fast. People ask, how do you play fast? You know, well, just play fast. I mean, how do sprinters practice sprinting? They sprint. You know, so and how do racing car drivers drive faster? They drive fast. You know, like it's a thing. You know, so you have to be in that space to get comfortable in that space, and not and be okay to make mistakes and, you know, change the corner. But anyway, I think that was a good thing. We've got another question here.
Great question, by the way. Great question.
Yeah, great question, actually. Thanks, Dom. Great to hear. Melt that guitar. Thank you, sir. For a change, how about a rehearsed song from each of you next week? Well, Vince has got some original stuff. Maybe we could do an original song each. That'd be cool.
That works. I could do that.
All right. It's just me that I have to pick my game up. Okay, cool. So he's good to go. All right. Done. That's just Dave. Next week we'll do I've got an instrumental record out, so I may as well do one of those tracks off there.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, cool. All right, I will. And Sabrina, thank you very much. Rob and Terry, all the way in California. Tips kindly appreciated. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And they are, because I'm not gigging anymore. Well, I've got a gig next week, but still, that's like the first one in like 9 months or something, you know.
Yeah, I haven't played a gig since March 8th or 4th.
Wow, that's amazing.
No gigs, 0.
8th or 4th, you know, 4 days apart, just letting you know.
Yeah, I don't know what day it was, but it was one of those 2 days.
Okay. It's the silence in between the notes that make the music. Yes.
Well, I must say the highest compliment I ever got was from Stu Ham at one of our clinics. We were doing an intro, and it was an improv, the blues thing. And I was doing my usual stuff the Vince thing. And he said, he just walked up to the mic and he goes, "Do you hear that, everybody?" He goes, "The silence, he's got it." You know, and it was really cool for him to say that. You know, the space between the notes is what's important, and it was really cool to hear it coming from Stu Ham.
Yeah, amazing compliment, man. It's amazing. Well, you play amazingly, so, you know.
Thank you, and you do too, of course.
I'm still. So here's a funny thing. I just woke up, and he's getting ready to go to bed. So
yeah.
The opposite sides of the world. Try to set my alarm earlier, but, you know, like next, just snooze. Next, snooze. Well, we should make some more noise. So over to you, sir.
Okay, so this is the last tune, right?
Oh, we'll give it a go.
All right. It's some rock thing in D. It's my turn or your turn? I don't remember.
Your turn. Your turn.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget the delay button and all of that fun stuff.
Two.
Okay, now we're going to get delay. There it is. All right. Ready to rock.
Yeah.
It's not working now.
It's my Jackie Chan.
All right.
Okay,
here we go. A little rock and roll in D.
Awesome. I'll just get this track queued up.
Oh,
And just wanted amazing playing, but I just wanted to find out how hot it is for everyone's listening in the world. See, where is the coldest viewer versus our hottest viewer, temperature-wise? Temperature.
it's got to be the hottest by you.
Oh, well, I just worked it out. Well, actually, I didn't work it out because I can't work out this Fahrenheit business. There's no intelligible scale. So how hard is it? I just looked at. So when I say work it out, I use Google. It's 25 degrees here in Brisbane, Australia. But It's 77. Like, how does that even work out? I don't know. 77 in American language. How hot is it where you're at, Vince?
I don't know. It was pretty comfortable today. It wasn't bad. I'll tell you right now, I have a weather app. Let's have a look. I'm sure someone will beat me to it by the time I get this thing to work. It's 61 and partly cloudy. Look at
Yeah. So it's hotter where I'm at.
Yeah, definitely.
Says here, Doug should join Vince's Monday Night Live show soon. Well, who knows? Maybe
we could do a guest appearance somehow. I would think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'll let you sort out the tech on it.
Thanks.
So the hottest viewer so far is in the 80s in Florida. So apparently the hottest in Florida. Jersey at 16 Celsius. Oh, that's cold.
Nah.
61. Fair but hot. That must be Russian.
No, that's just thumbs.
That's what I said. Russian.
She's Russian, and she is Russian. So there you have it.
84 and sunny yesterday in Chicago. So Chicago is pretty hot. Wow. So I wonder if it's hotter in like concrete jungles. I don't know.
Usually it's not, but who knows? The weather's all sorts of messed up.
Someone just won't die.
No.
Well, I'm just going to do this last track and then we'll talk some more after that.
All right.
Just be 1 second. Here we
Rock
go.
it.
Turn off this. And in the DM. Here we go.
Delays.
One job. Too many buttons. Need a DJ in the house. Just kidding. Wow. So,
Well,
that was a pretty cool track. Never heard before in my life, but that was pretty cool.
that one was fun.
How's the pumpkin tea?
It's awesome.
That's amazing, man. Very, very inspiring.
I can't even show you it. It's amazing. I'll spill it everywhere. It's almost done. It's so good.
That's good. So I think the hottest person we got is in Chicago, is it? USA wins the special. Now you've said that, Laura. Now I have to pull out all the stops. Summer just won't die. That's true. We just had a cold front come through. Cool. I've got a cold front on the front of my air conditioner because it's steaming. It's a bad joke. Anyway, time for a final blast. Yes, that is. Thank you very much. I saw him shred this with his teeth last week. Yes, I did. Yes. Actually, I accidentally played harmonics with my teeth last week. That was kind of interesting.
Nice.
It was similar to getting drilled in the teeth. But
yeah, I'm sure it left a little vibration there.
Yep, it did. I got to get to the racetrack so you can speed to change tires.
That's great.
Every Saturday, mate. Yeah, we'll be here. And next Friday. Oh, it's Friday night in America and Saturday morning here in Oz.
Yes.
So, yep. How have I not seen this before? Well, welcome, Peter. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome.
And definitely love this format. I love the way the comments pop up and the way you guys respond to them. Well, it's just really live. This is just live. Peter's new with us. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for supporting.
So where are you from, Pete? Where are you from?
That's a good point. Where is Peter from? Every Friday, USA. Geez, you're good, Vince. You're typing. You're not even typing.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Using the force.
That's right.
Thanks. That was so good. Yes, thank you very much. And thank you, Doug and Vince. Awesome start of the weekend. It's not tea. Oh, you just got dobbed in.
It is. What is it then, Wendy? It is tea. She's going to correct me and put what it is, but.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Actually, I need to get these. It's pumpkin spice with latte and without the coffee, made with real pumpkin. There you go. I've got these things that I check out. That also check out Vince Genella music as well. Make sure you please like that page. Make some noise live with me and Vince today. And next Wednesday, there's a dinner show and a jam. So if you live in the Gold Coast in Australia or Queensland, so similar to Florida, that's what the Gold Coast is like. Lots of buildings and fancy cars, blah blah blah. But anyway, I'm playing it on Wednesday night at Bambino's. If you live in Australia, that'll apply to you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need a friend, and also get on Vince's YouTube channel as well. I do have a URL, which is dougdjong.com. But if anyone is a good web page developer, I need your help. And here we go. PayPal, and also check out Vince's PayPal as well. That's very much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
And thank you everyone for sharing. We still got heaps of comments here. Sydney.
Did Peter ever get back to us from where he's at?
Yes, he's in Sydney.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Cool. Does everyone, have you heard of the Opera House?
Yes.
Yes. Have you heard opera in the Opera House?
No.
Next. So what famous building is near where you're at in America that I would know?
Madison Square Garden is about 40 minutes, not even, as long as there's no traffic. What else? Big concert venue in this area? Well, Giant Stadium.
I think I've heard that.
20 minutes from here, not even. So
there you go. That's where it
all right.
And what's that building where they Empire State Building?
Oh, that's all fairly the same distance, Madison Square Garden. It's all I'll say an hour because of traffic, but without traffic, with COVID, I could be in the city in a half hour.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
The thing with the Empire State Building, maybe you Americans can tell me. I did not know that it was actually a Zeppelin, big airship station.
Yep.
It was like an airport for airships, and that's why it's got a big needle. And so the airship would like float over, and they'd like hook up, and then passengers. It was an air train station, if there is such a thing. Yeah.
It was also, I believe, the first building to have an elevator.
Wow, that explains a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's
cool.
pretty amazing.
Hey, William.
The whole thing on it, Hey, William. All right, Terry. Hello.
Hello, California. Cup of tea.
Hello.
Um,
Giacomo's. What's up?
Giacomo's. That's good. Radio City Music Hall. There you go.
Right. That's
Broadway.
Just everything literally is right where we, right around us. In our town, Edison.
Edison, yeah. Actually, I went to that hotel. I'm an Edison fan. No, sorry, wrong guy. Tesla. Sorry, continue. Sorry, keep going.
Well, Thomas Edison.
Yep.
Yeah, he has his building where he was doing all his testing and stuff like that. It's right 5 minutes from here, Main Street, West Orange.
Wow, so just down the road.
It's real close. And there's a museum there. It's the Edison Museum.
That sounds shocking.
And guess what? I've never been there. I live 5 minutes from it.
Bunch of 7-Elevens. Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
So that's amazing. So Thomas Edison. Another thing I found out about Australia, so wireless technology apparently was invented in Australia. What we take for granted for wireless tech, and there was actually quite a few other things. It's sort of sad, but it's true that anything amazing they have to go overseas to get it sorted.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, if there's any other questions, or if you know anything more about a blimp that attaches to the Empire State Building, please let us know. So what's going to happen next week for you, sir? What's coming up live streaming for you?
I got Monday here in New York, New Jersey area, Monday night, 9 p.m. I do my live show with originals and some covers, and it's all instrumental. So I'll take popular songs and do the vocal part on guitar. Yep. And then I have instrumental Vince tunes. So, yeah. And I do that every Monday. And then the usual teaching. It's great, especially now teaching has just been great because I can do it remotely to anywhere. And there's a lot more people doing it now. So I have people from the other side of the country, the other side of New Jersey. I have a couple people in Denmark. So it's pretty cool. Got some overseas people.
Yeah, wow.
And then my regular people who lived in New Jersey that couldn't come, we just did all online. It's been great. So, but no gigs. It's painful not playing any gigs. I mean, that was a big part of the income as well. So that's all gone.
Yes. Yeah, same, similar. So hence got into streaming and.
Yeah, so I hang out with you on Fridays and drink pumpkin lattes.
I was in such a rush that I forgot to bring my drink down. But anyway, you get that. But I just want to say, just appreciate those people watching. This is amazing because I'm actually broadcasting to Russia and Korea today, and you won't see those people on this platform. However, I don't know how to say hello in Korean, but thank you for watching because the Korean people love all this 100-mile-an-hour guitar stuff. I wish I could show you on the others. Oh, here we go. I'll have a look on the other computer. So
you can't import those comments onto what we got going on?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
You haven't gotten that far yet.
yeah. The amount. Oh, what's in the latte? We've gone over that. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin spice. We've gone over that. You're funny.
That's
Poor
Jane.
Jane. Hi, Jane.
So Jane's actually singing in the Shred in the Shed show tonight. So
I think I saw her a few weeks ago, right? Wasn't she on a couple weeks back or a month ago? Something like that.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll be shredding in the shed tonight, Australian time. So I have so if I'm broadcasting at like 7 p.m. So what's that? It's in 6 hours from now. What time will it be in America?
7 p.m.
Yeah, so in 6 hours from now, because what time is it there? Midnight?
It's 11. So for you, well, the way it works is it's
so it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning to you.
Yeah, it's 14 hours ahead. So actually, yeah. So it's, yep, 2 hours, 6. Yeah, so that's how it works. Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, we should.
I'll be sleeping. Sorry. But I do catch the replays. I do watch.
Yes. Yeah. So I'll be broadcasting tonight, and check it out. Just so much tech goes involved in getting a live broadcast, especially like mixing it live and.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I was doing the band, it's a lot of work when you have a band. When it's just two people, it's easier.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So it'll be 2 a.m. and a splash of. Yeah. Okay. Well, we should pull up stumps there, but thank you for your time, sir, all the way in America.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. It's always fun.
Yeah, it'll be good. But well, please wave off, and we'll talk to you very shortly.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
So thank you, Vince, and thank you everyone who's been watching. And tonight I have the Shred and Shed show. That's in about 6 hours from now. So please, I should talk to my mic. Does that sound better over there? And hello to everyone that's in Korea. I can see you on my other screen, but I don't know how to say hello in Korean. So I will work on that. And also coming up next week, if you're on the Gold Coast, actually doing a show at Bambino's, the whole Shred in the Shed crew is going. And we're doing a live stream. Plus, it'll be a jam night. So make sure you come down on the 28th of October. But if you want to go, you need to reserve a table of some descript. Hence COVID, blah, blah, blah. So this is what you got to do if you would like to come along and bring an instrument, especially if you're a singer, bring your own microphone for obvious reasons. So anyway, what's Wendy saying? I don't slash anymore, but you could try Bailey's. And he's drinking, he's sculling it. There we go, right on cue. Sorry, Vince. It was perfect timing. Anyway, there we go. That's how you say hello in Korean. There we go. And Wendy says, I meant splash. Sure you did. Yes, sure you did. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you all again next time. And ready for the exit. Here we go.